What's up, guys? Welcome to Lavish Investments, where we give you pure technical analysis on stocks and crypto. Today, we're going to be going over ticker symbol SPOT, Spotify. You know what it is. So let's go ahead and get started here. And let me clear this out so we can do this together as a team and really do this from scratch and really show you where we think Spotify should be going towards, really having the levels in place so that we're prepared as traders, right, to basically figure out the movements of the stock market with also where we potentially see this stock moving towards. If we can see lower or do we see higher, that's going to be what we're going to be processing and analyzing today. So here I pulled up the daily chart, right, and we have the simple moving averages 21, 13. Yellow is the 50. The green is the 200. All right. So right now you can see that the 50 moving averages is below 200. All the other moving averages are below the 50 and 21 as well. So it's a very bearish movement that's happening right now. It's still in a downtrend. So you can see that in the really daily time frame, you see it's having like kind of a head and shoulder pattern, and then this top right here double confirmed the pattern to confirm a bearish drop, right? And you can see on the 4 hour, if we're looking at the 4 hour, we have also a head and shoulder pattern appearing here, and I wouldn't be surprised if we go even lower, right? But you can see if we're looking at a closer time frame, you see the TTM is about to fire, is about to squeeze to the upside. A lot of sellers are kind of trying to keep it down, but we need a reversal coming up soon. Even the RSI, you can see very low, hit that below 30, give it a few pumps over here, but still not trying to really get up in that movement. So let's go ahead and put a trend line right there, the 4 hours, just to have kind of like a sense of direction. And if it does break out to this side, then that would be even better. Right, so let's put a kind of a support area right there for the other trend line. So we're going to be pretty much putting these levels up here. I'm going to put a horizontal line, and that's going to be our resistance. All right, so we're going to have one right there. Let's have a support right here, which is going to be the next resistance. And then this is going to be our real resistance right here at the 212 area. On today's charts, let's go to the 5 minutes. The market is still open. Had some trades going in today. Didn't really have much going on, so went off early and decided to record some of the videos today. So right now today, Spotify is really low. Kind of dipped down even further from 227, hit that 227 and just bounced off from the resistance. I can see a lot of weakness coming in. RSI is still very low, very oversold. So it's just really respecting this line, right neckline of 216, and really we need some volume to bring this back up to the upside. So I would still have an eye level on the 227. That's going to be our biggest resistance. Had a resistance at 232. That was really a good dip buy after the earnings. After the earnings, it just dropped a huge amount, and we did rally up a little bit, buying the dip, and then around this area, a lot of people want to just take that profit for a quick day trade, scalp, right, swing trade up, and you can also see it's doing a head and shoulder pattern as well. But if you see here, it's doing a small little cup and handle movement, right? Small little cup and handle movement. But today, market's just weak. S&P and NASDAQ is really going to all-time highs. So that's really what's bringing the market down. I would say Spotify is still a very relatively a good stock to buy because the music industry is growing. They are paying out people for rewards, and overall user growth is pretty much high potential at this point. Pandemic sentiment is coming in again, so I could really see tech stocks soaring once again if we do have a lockdown at the end of the year. That would really shake up the market, and so that's pretty much where everybody's standing with a lot of different stocks right now. So let's reset the chart here. Let's go back to the 4 hours. And once again, I'm using TradingView. So if you guys want to use TradingView, it has a lot of different indicators you can choose from. A lot of great tools, right? So let's go ahead and use the Fibonacci retracement. Actually, let's use the trend-based Fibonacci extension. That way we kind of know the resistance levels and support levels in the coming forth days. So let's once again take this low right here because I think this is a really good baseline. And then I'm going to take the next high over here right before that huge drop because I think that's a really good representation of a high right before it reversed, went a high again, blocked up from that resistance and went down. So I'm going to take that high right about there, and then I'm going to take this low at the respected trend line that's supporting very well. So now you can see we have drew out pretty much where the main resistance levels and support levels will be. So going back, we see our trend line still bearish, and we just really need some volume tomorrow or by the end of the week to just really push out of that 227 area. So really look at that 227 area, watch it. Don't blindly go into trades because that's where you're going to be adding risk to your portfolio. Right, so if you're a long-term investor, definitely dollar cost average just in the long term. 2 to 3 years, it's going to skyrocket. Right, they're gonna be like Netflix for music. So really see high potential for this growth stock. But really, if you're a day trader or swing trader, right, just to get some profits, really in the short term, I see a small little recovery back to this first resistance of 234. So you guys really have to check out the volume. Volume is really low right now. So anything green or red could really influence the next candle on the 4 hour or the daily chart, right? So that's really what you want to see happening. So right now, for me, I'm just watching, seeing where it goes. And let's say it dips even further, right? Let's say it dips even further down. Downwards the trend line, breaks down, keeps breaking down. I'm going to see a support around the 195, and then we zoom out on the daily. Zoom out on the daily right here. That's going to be our next support, right? So that 196, let's actually add resistance right there. So that's going to be our next support, our daily support that really supports that, right? So 197 is going to be your support. Breaks below that, we could see even more downside. Really doubt that though, because I really see tech booming in the next few weeks, just because a lot of things are really oversold. The TTM squeeze is about to, shake out the sellers. You can also see the volumes going lower. So if we get a few more green volume bars, I really see this soaring up. You could also see like the past few days that when there was like really low volume, it just rose up almost like 10 points in like a couple days, right? So if we just see like a higher green candle, like any of these sizes right here, I really see us pushing back up in the bullish momentum, bringing that into a bullish channel. So right now it's still in a bearish channel. We could put in if you look at the 4 hours, we can put in a trend line, right, from the very high top of 385. Like, that's crazy. It's really high. So we're just gonna put that on that second line. Then this support is really good right now. So I'm gonna just add that in. So you can see right now, made another huge triangle for the 4-hour time frame. So you can see it on a very larger time scale. You have a lot more room over here to pop, right? Once again, breaking below that line, we can see even lower. And if we get some volume in a couple days, by Friday, I really see us breaking some resistance, right? It's just really trying to push it up. A lot of buyers are seeing this, right? Where you're seeing huge oversold indicators. You know, TTM is about to squeeze and fire. So really, in the coming days, you could scalp this as a trader and gain a couple bucks up, right? So hopefully that really showed you guys, you know, how to make sound decisions based upon this technical analysis and the resistance and support levels that we just drew out together. Once again, you can pause this video and just write these down and put alerts for you guys, right? So you don't have to be looking at it all day, all long. But if you are traders, definitely need to pay attention to, you know, that 227 level. And once again, if it breaks that to 12, 215, you know, we could see even more downside, okay? Once again, you can also get the trading view on my referral link down below, and also get 2 free stocks on Webull. And also, if you're into crypto and you want to get a good cash flow vehicle, right, almost 100 APY in DeFi, go ahead and get that referral link. You know, it also helps me out, but it also helps you get $25 on your next sign up bonus, right? So you make money, we all make money together. Also, comment down below where you think this stock is going to go. Do we see a little bit lower, or do we see some kind of great support and it will push back up? Well, thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a great trading week.